All right, this week we have Zane and the Hurricane, the story of Katrina. On the news, you may have heard a lot of stories recently about hurricanes as it was hurricane season. And this is a story about a hurricane that hit New Orleans in Louisiana. So if I flip the back over, it says, I never thought a mutt like Bandit could get me into so much trouble. Don't get me wrong, he's the best dog in the world, and what happened wasn't his fault, even if he nearly got me killed. Bandit didn't cause the hurricane, okay? And it wasn't his idea for all of us to go all the way from our home in New Hampshire to the heat and smells of New Orleans. It was supposed to be a vacation, a chance to meet family in a city I barely heard of. And then disaster struck. The world turned upside down and inside out. So, very highly recommended book. If I'm right, it was a Mark Twain book, award nominee. Not 100% sure. I could be wrong. One thing that I love about this book, sorry for my recording skills here. So, New Orleans city in Louisiana, areas that were flooded by Hurricane Katrina. If you're not familiar, there is a map here. And the map, some of you may have heard of the Superdome, a football stadium. The Super Bowl has been played there. And then there's one of the characters' home. So it kind of gives you perspective of where the story takes place. There's the state of Louisiana, shows you where New Orleans is, where the Gulf of Mexico, Texas, Mississippi, where the flood area is, where a levee or a wall, the city border. So that's something that as you're reading, you can refer back to. All right, watch morning announcements to see 3rd, 4th, and 5th graders which classroom wins Zane and the Hurricane.